What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. Oh snap! This says Daredevil still. And today we are going to be doing our watch party and review for none other than Invincible Season 3, Episode 7. I am so hyped to get into this. Like for real. I am so hyped to get into this. It's ridiculous. I think we are going to have a banger episode on our hands today. And it has me excited. It has me ready. And the hype is really just unreal, bro. Like it's unreal how excited I am for tonight's episode. And I know a lot of you guys are too. I know a lot of the book readers are gonna be pulling up, ready to get it cracking, but please try not to have any spoilers in the chat, okay? Um, most of us here, I believe, are not book readers, so just try to keep it to the television lore of what's going down. Let's see. Bam. Yo, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everyone's excited to check out today's episode. Oh, I can't get all of them on there. Oh, well, it'd be like that, I guess. Yeah, let's just have it like that. How about that, chat? That look good. Let me know how you guys are feeling about Invincible. This season of Invincible, yo. We only have 2 episodes left. I am so pumped to get these 2 episodes, to get this episode and the next week's episode. It's sad that it's the finale. Oh, it's gonna be the finale already next week, but man, I am so excited with what we've had in this season so far. So it's pretty like awesome that we're already about to end the show, but it's also like, oh no, what are we gonna do? It's a little bittersweet. But nonetheless, we've had a crazy journey to this point, and we are about to have a huge, huge turning point, for lack of better words, with what's about to go on. Like it's about to pop off, bro. I literally can't even believe that we're going into this right now. It's crazy how they have been able to structure this show to be so it moves fast, man. Like, and I don't feel like anything is rushed though. I feel like they are hitting the ground running, and they're doing certain things that just it works. It works. It works so well. So I need more of it. To be honest with you, I need more. I think they're gonna start doing more. They've been doing a really solid job with it already. And like next season is probably gonna be wild, and I don't think we're gonna have to wait too long for that season either. And it's just like, give me a little bit of everything, man, because this show has been a fantastic time, so fun, and I cannot believe the way that they've been able to adapt what's been going on in the comics. Because even though I haven't read the comics, I've obviously like seen on Twitter they have like the stills of the comic panel that's happened versus what actually is going on in the show, and they'll be like, "Yo, it's basically the same thing," and it's like wow. And then I know a couple of people. Shout out to my guy Donnie that have read the comics like full all the way through, and he's like he knows what's going down. You know what I mean? And he's like, "Yo, it's about to get crazy." So I am pretty pumped for this. Tonight's episode, I should say, is going to be a banger. I'm hoping that it's on the longer side. That's what she said, and I feel like it will be because they have a lot of things to cover. And yeah, so let me know all of your guys' thoughts, theories, and questions for tonight's episode of Invincible in the comment section down below. Don't hesitate to drop them. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are excited. Drop a 2 in the chat if you're not. And of course, drop a 3 if you're just happy to be here. I'm trying to get a little bit of a consensus around how things are going. So let's see if we can get that popping. Uh, Yo, what's up with Stuart? How you doing? My guy Stuart said, hard to believe that Angstrom convinced that many marks to fight for him. I agree. I agree, Stuart. I think that's one thing that we're gonna have to. I think that's one thing we're definitely going to have explained, as well as how bro survived. Like, I don't know. I don't know how bro survived. To be completely honest with you, because bro was he got the shit beat out of him, and then he was just laying there. You know what I mean? He was just laying there. So, uh, and then my guy Mark was like, "Yo, I thought you were stronger," which is the hardest thing you could say to someone you just killed. Like, and he was really sad about it. He was like, "I thought you were stronger." So it'll be crazy to see how that revelation of he didn't actually kill him is for bro. Like, how does he feel about that? Does it make him feel better about himself? Does that mean that Angstrom? Can you imagine if as soon as Invincible walks through the portal, Angstrom basically woke up and just murdered Eve or whatever, all those people that were right there at that moment, like that would be insane if some crazy shit like that went down. I have no doubt that they might even start this episode with basically contextualizing the things that happened there, and really giving us that clear line of explanation as how he got to the point that he is at when we see him. They do a pretty good job of doing stuff like that. And then this episode is going to be crazy. I don't know what they're gonna do when a shit ton of Invincibles invade. Powerplex is probably going to explode. He's literally going to implode by seeing everything. He's going to explode, implode at the same time, and rip a tear into reality because he's not going to know what to do. He's going to be like, Invincible! It's going to, like, we thought we were spammed with the title card last week. Get ready. Like, get ready. I'm pumped, bro. Invincible War is coming too soon. You think so, DPG? What's up with it, by the way, bro? How you doing tonight? Love to see you back here. Shout out to everybody that's back. Welcome back, all of you beautiful people. I really hope Spawn makes a small cameo like in the comics. Apparently, the comics were crazy, bro. I definitely can't wait to read the comics because it seems like a little bit of everybody cameoed. I mean, even in the show, they got Fortnite guns and shit. So that means that, Invincible went into the Fortnite universe and then came back. So it'll be crazy if there's like a Fortnite universe version of him that comes in. Big Three, what's up with the Springy? I hope you're having a good night tonight, man. I'm happy to see you here with us as well. What's up with the Xanos? My guy says I'm playing Door Fortress, waiting for the episode to drop. Man, I'm waiting for that episode to drop too, and it should be dropping any moment now. Like well, not any moment now. We got more than 30 minutes, but I'm just excited. That's any moment. Like 30 minutes is any moment when you've been waiting longer than that, right? Like, and also shout out to the W Invincible community that has come up with a shit ton of memes within this last week. Like, the Invincible memes have been insane. If you guys have been on social media, TikTok of any kind, you have seen some type of Invincible meme. Whether it's bro bowling, bro whipping up the spaghetti, Powerplex like just being crazy and being like, yo, I can't believe you've done this, and it's actually him that did the thing. Like, even Prime has been really going crazy with memes as well. Like, they're going absolutely stupid MacNupid, and I'm so hyped for that. Anything Angstrom can provide, chaotic evil Mark can do for himself. Mm, I hear you. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to see that. Real question is, how are the Guardians of the Globe gonna protect the Earth? They ain't got anyone good. They gonna have to pull an end game. This is an Infinity War level threat right now. So the entire world is gonna have to, set their differences aside and get their heroes cracking. Because, bro, they're already terrified of the couple of Viltrumites that they thought were gonna come back. Like, you know what I mean? They're scared to have just are Invincible there, let alone all these other ones, bro. Like, this is about to be crazy. People are dying in this one for sure. Gonna save everyone, bruh. Immortal is gonna be the first one to get them cheeks clapped. He gonna turn a new leaf immediately, bro. He gonna be like, bro, wait, what? They got a damn invincible legion. I ain't got no. I don't want no smoke, bro. What you get to eat, DPG? How much longer? We got about 40 minutes, man. We got about 40 minutes, J Diffie. 40 minutes until that episode comes out. Oh God. I think we're gonna see Mark rip through some no-name heroes. Oh yeah, for sure. He's got to. He's definitely got to. Which marks do you like? That's actually a really good question, bruv. I didn't really even analyze them too much to be able to have an answer for that. But I am pretty pumped to see all of them. The one that I have on the thumbnail, the one with the black and yellow, he looks pretty dope. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull up a picture or something here so we can really get that visual look. Right? These are bangers right here. Wait, what's happening? Oh, there we go. I was like, what? Okay, yo, but these all look pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I like the way each one of them look. This dude right here that has like the I don't know what that type of mask is called, but it's badass. I really like the way he looks. He has a completely W vibe. I love the one that has the beard, the must. I mean, the stash like his dad. The dad stash is hard. I don't know what it is about that, but I really like the dad stash. I also really rock with the Invincible, but in the Omni-Man colors. That shit is probably one of my favorite one. He still has like the. I love how they all have the eye design for the most part. And this one is just yeah, I rock with that. Like I said, the red one and then this black and yellow one is just that shit is tough, bro. That shit is tough. I don't know what it is about that black and yellow. Maybe because it gives off like a little bit of that Batman type of vibe. But that black and yellow got me ready to rock, bro. Bro, right here with the long hair, don't care. I'm rocking with him. He looks pretty cool. Bro, right here looks like I can't think of his name from My Hero Academia. Is his name Ida? I think his name is Ida. Or I can't remember. But yeah, bro, that's who he reminds me of right here. I'm excited to see all of them be different and be crazy badass. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is gonna be wild, yo. That shit's gonna be wild, chat. I'm ready. Let me know which one of these invincible characters stands out to you the most, right? Which one of these variants stands out to you the most? I like them all, like I said. 40 minutes. I thought it came out tomorrow. Happily surprised. Oh, it does come out tomorrow because, well, for me, it comes out tomorrow because right now it's 11:25 p.m. So at midnight, it will be tomorrow for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what time this episode drops is a midnight PST on Thursday. Thursday at midnight. You know, time, but then time zones. So wherever you are. I don't know what that translates to you. And if you're EST or CST or GMT plus one, I don't know what that translates for y'all. right off the top of my head. But we basically got 35 minutes until this new episode drops. So make sure you guys are teed up. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that shit is wild. He looks insanely dope. I just realized what's gonna happen, and I'm actually mad now. I'm actually hoping they retcon the comics. Well, don't tell me nothing. Off topic. Who are your Marvel rivals main if you play that game? I love me some Hulk. Hulk, Bucky. I even love to play Black Widow. If you believe it, Black Widow goes crazy. And I love all those characters. So those are the ones that I play. I haven't played it in a minute because I've been hella busy with just life stuff and work and everything. So I have not had a chance to play Marvel Rivals in a long time. Like I haven't been able to play The Thing or Human Torch yet. So I don't know how they play, but I'm hoping they're awesome and hopefully maybe tomorrow or Friday I'll be able to actually get in some game time and really play that shit. So we'll see. Who's your guys' Marvel Rivals main? Also, did anybody see those? Like, I don't know if it was a leak or a concept video about the Invincible game that might be coming out because that shit looked so cool. Like, I really was hyped when I saw that. I was like, hold on, hold up, wait a minute. One of the things that I saw, it just looked like a Spider-Man mod, but then the other thing that I saw, it was not a Spider-Man mod. Like, it was I don't know, it looked like a full-blown game, and bro was like flying through shit. I don't know. I might be tweaking. Maybe it is just a mod because I can't find that. I can't see it anyway. Wait, wait, no, I found it. Shout out to DVESF. I've never seen. I don't know who this is or what's going on, but I believe they're the person that made the mod. Maybe. Look at this. Oh, come on, chat. That's crazy, bro. This is so cool. That shit looks crazy. I would love to play a game like this, man. Like I would love to play this. Even if it is just a mod, it still seems like this would be fire to play. I might play this shit, bro. Whoa. Yo. Bruh. Don't even get me started. That's insane. Oh shit. This is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I saw on the interface yesterday, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. I would love some shit like this. All of us waiting for Invincible to release right now. My phone is at 15. LOL, I don't know. I can't wait that long. Is we waiting for the new episode? Yes, sir. Looking at the teaser and the animation is looking hella crisp. They definitely saved the budget for the last two. Yeah, they had to. I mean, I'm down for stuff like that. I love when they do stuff like that. Like compartmentalize that shit. It's least of the episode. Oh, bro, why are you doing this? Hold on, G. No leaks. We don't do that here, bruv. We don't do that here. Remove. No spoilers. No leaks. No capes. Um, the one with the black mask is badass. I agree. I like bro too. Bro looks menacing. He has like a Spider-Man vibe to him. The bandana mark may be a take off on Grifter from Wildcats. Okay, so that's why it looks familiar. All right, okay. I knew it looked familiar for a reason. Hey, I hear you, Alex. Yeah, man. I gotta go with the Omni-Man scheme. You know what I mean? The Omni colors. That is insane, bro. Like that is just so hard. It stands out the most to me. My two favorite are right next to each other here. The red and the white, and then the yellow and the black. Those are so hard. Those are crazy. You going to cover the episode, or can we see it all? There's no way you'll be able to see all of the episode over here. It's just not gonna be. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube gods don't play that shit at all, bro. They literally don't play that at all. That's right, Will Breaker. 28 minutes to be exact. The one that looks like Ida from My Hero Academia has the same type of outfit as the Flaxen aliens from the first season. Oh, DPG, W callback. Yeah, you're right. I miss Tupac, bro. Not Puff that, bro. All eyes on me. Hey, Marcus, I hear you, G. I hope you're having a good night other than missing Pac. You feel me? Okay, love from Cali to Brazil, man. This stream is watching the episode together, right? Yeah, we'll be this will we'll be able to count. I do the whoa. Okay. Um, I'll do a countdown, and then or not a countdown. Really, I'll count to three, and then on three, we'll press play, and then watch the episode together. That's usually how we do things, right? So everyone can be synced up, and so on and so forth. So when it hits about like 11:58, I'll be like, "All right, y'all, it's time to like get ready for it." And then at midnight, I'll have my shit ready to refresh. I'll go through a little something to let y'all know, hey, get ready, and then I'll say it on three. We'll press play and enjoy the episode together. I'll count to three. At three, we all press play simultaneously, and then we all watch it. And then that way, no matter where you guys are on your sides of the world or whatever, or if you get a buffer, or if you gotta rewind it, or if you pause this or whatever, as long as you synchronize with my on three, we'll be on the same page. You know what I mean? Yeah, new episodes out in 26 minutes, I believe. No, I have not read the comments. Zero K edits. Yo, what's up with it, Joe? How you doing today? How's everybody doing in the chat? Let me know how y'all were. Any death predictions for this episode? I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I think either Rex really dies here or the incredible shrinking woman, whatever her name. I think somebody one of them is dead here. Any of them are dead. Anybody that is really up for the death toll right here. I don't know how we come out of this alive as the United States. Other than not just the United States, but Earth. That's what I meant to say. As Earth, I don't know how we get out of this. Like, of course, Mark can win, our guy Invincible, but can he win against like what is this? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18? 18 variants? I don't know. You know what I mean? No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Angstrom has a serious backstory. Yeah. Angstrom and Mark have a series. I feel that. Are you allowed to show the full episode on the Twitter, Skeeve? I don't know what is no like the lives are on the same thing for here. So yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna able to do that. But you could possibly tune in over there on Twitch for no sound, no sound. But you still get a round. If you hear what I'm saying. Do you think the fight will take all of the episode or just half? And do you think we'll get straight into it? I think we're going to get straight into the backstory of Angstrom and how he survived. I think that the title card is going to drop when he has all of the Invincibles and he's going to say, like, I need you to kill it. And then it's going to have the title card and maybe it flashes all of the colors of each one of these variants, like boom, 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 boom. And it's like boom, 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 boom. And then immediately after that, they do a good job of still weaving story together in these badass moments. So we're gonna get a little bit of story here. We're gonna let things kind of air out, I guess you can say. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty gas. It's gonna be pretty gas. Yo, G, hope you're having a good day, mine. I know you're ready, brother. Last week's episode was insane. Hey, chat, how'd you guys feel about episode 6 of Invincible? Because I was just distraught. If you guys aren't already, you can go and follow me on Twitter. On TikTok. Really, go follow me on TikTok because I'm always posting on there all of my thoughts, theories, and opinions. But yeah, I was saying on my TikTok how I loved that intro and how it was like so tragic and stuff. Like, bro, I just love this show. It does such a good job of giving us all of these, all of the vibes, man. And I think last year or the year before, we had Invincible and X-Men 97 kind of going at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. And that was awesome because they were so starkly different. I think it was X-Men 97 and Invincible. It might have been something else, but there was two of them going on at the same time, and there were two shows, and they were so different from each other. And that's kind of what we got to do with this and the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I thought they did a good job. Really excited to see where they go with the second season for that. Definitely gave me those old school Static Shock vibes from the original show that they had for that. And I really love that. And of course, those normal Spider-Man vibes of, I mean, obviously. But I think today and everything that they've been able to accomplish with Invincible has been batshit crazy. And we are going to literally probably shit bricks today and have our minds melted out of our eye holes. So I'm ready for all those things to happen. I might have to go grab a Depends and hopefully I can get some echolocation going like Daredevil. Speaking of Daredevil, I don't know if you've been checking out Daredevil Born Again. I don't know if you guys enjoy it, but we did our watch party and review for Daredevil Born Again, the first 2 episodes last night, and that shit was amazing, chat. I hope everybody is enjoying Daredevil Born Again. What a time to be a nerd. We have some amazing things coming out left and right and left, being able to hold all of your nerdy, all of your nerdism if you so deem it to be so. All types of nerds as well. If you like things to be a little more gritty, you got that. If you like things to be a little bit more cartoonish, you got that. If you want to see some blood and action going down, you got that. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Next month, we also have Andor coming out. It's just going to be bangers after bangers for the rest of the year. Superman, Thunderbolts, even Fantastic Four. I mean, not even Fantastic Four, even Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four. Like, we got a whole bunch of comic book nerdy goodness going on here, y'all. So if you're not a hater, you're having a good time. But if you is a hater, you're still going to be able to have a good time because you're going to have something to hate on. You feel me? We all get to eat. All those regional superheroes are gonna get flattened by Mark. That's something that I thought about as well. Like, have any of them been able to train the way that he had? Right? Like, or are they just going through and just murdering everybody that they come across? Because if I don't know. Like, if Invincible would choose to go with the Viltrumites, would that mean that he has to now go through their training and all this shit? And does that make him more badass by comparison because of that? And if not, and if he just went through and just murdered everybody on Earth because they're all just meat puppets to him, then that definitely will give us the space for our Invincible to come through and really whoop their ass because he done really got his ass whooped. You don't really know how to whoop some ass until you get that ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for any characters from the comic to go to the series. Any predictions? I don't know anything about the comics, so I have no idea. You know, Alan, the alien gonna show at Earth. Oh, you know, Alan and Omni-Man are gonna show up with Battle Beast and Omni-Man and get deputized. That'll be crazy. That'll be insane. With how they are fixing Rex and making him a better character this season, they better not kill him off. Hey, Rex is awesome, man. He's been super cool. Yeah, I want to say Rex is safe, but they've been making him hella likable lately. Yes, his character arc has been freaking phenomenal. That's one of the other things that I love so much about this show is every character has a character arc because of course everyone grows no matter how much they're in your life either, you know, as well. Like if you just see someone every once in a while, every time you see them, they have grown into a different person than the last time you saw them. So it's super cool to be able to see these characters, especially because of the shit that they've gone through, and they have all gone through some shit. It's so cool to see them be able to um actually actually bond, actually create these relationships, and really try to lock in. This episode's gonna be fire. I agree, Boomer. How long you think the episode is? Because the last episode comes out an hour before the rest of the other episodes. I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea how long these episodes are gonna be today. But that's a good point that you just made there. Let's see. Oh, it already tells us how long this episode is gonna be. 51 minutes. This episode is going to be 51 minutes, chat. They already have the episode length here. This is what we do. This is why we're here to nerd out and find out these answers. Come on, man. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you hadn't already. We got about 17 minutes to go until this new episode of Invincible is going to be released here. I am so excited to check it out, man. Let's get it. Daredevil is the greatest. I wasn't able to join the watch party. It was fantastic last night. I'm not going to lie. I won't say any spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. Phenomenal, though. Thoughts on the Invincible YouTube account? You'd hope so anyway, because it'd be weird if they do the Invincible War and Conquest in only 2 hours. I hear you. I hear you. I could see them doing some crazy shit and having the last episode be like like maybe not 2 hours, but maybe an hour and 15. They're probably gonna keep it at 50. It'll probably be 55 minutes long. Because all this is 49, 49, 50, 49, 49, 54, 51 for today's episode. Yeah. So I definitely think that episode 8 is going to be that. Yo, okay, DBG, that's wild. I'm definitely removing that because that's a crazy thing to say. That's crazy, G. You're tripping. Who do you think has the biggest chance of dying this season? I think anybody is. I think it's fair game. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fair game. When is it coming out? 15 minutes. Team Cecil or Mark? I don't know if that's gonna matter anymore here, but I'm definitely I understand both sides. Cause Cecil's like, bruv, what do we do if there's a goddamn Viltrumite invasion? And then other bruv is like, what do we do? Like, bro, that doesn't matter. Da, da, da. You know, I like the difference in their characters, and it was awesome to be able to get that flashback to contextualize Cecil even more and the reason why he made those certain decisions, right? Like that was super solid. I really appreciated seeing that go down in that type of way, right? Like I really did appreciate seeing them. Um, yeah, I just appreciated that. That was solid, bro. They did a good job of giving him a more character and letting us know that he was rocking with that too. You know, like that would be crazy. With how his arc is going, it kind of seems like Rex is gonna explode. Bro, you had that one locked and loaded. You were ready. You were ready for that one. That's crazy that you just had that shit prepared like that. Absolutely diabolical. Um, what am I looking for? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Crypto going crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's see this right here. Oops. There we go. Get a little refresher Rooski here. Waiting for that new episode to drop. It'll be out very soon. Dropping in 15 minutes. No, it's dropping. Well, 12 now. Cecil is my favorite from the comics. Hey, yo, that's lit. Yo, chat, we got 12 minutes until this new episode drops. So make sure you guys give me all of your thoughts, theories, and questions that you have going into this episode. Also, let me know how you guys have been feeling about this season so far. Powerplex was fantastic. I love his character so much. I love the way that they weaved that kind of Man of Steel, Batman v Superman vibe into it, where we got to see that event of Mark and his dad fighting from another angle, another POV. I think that's one of the best things ever that they could do for it. Like, for real. Like, I really do. I think that was the best thing that they could do anytime there is a major event like that in a shared universe is let us see it from another point of view. That's really the only way. Because if we don't do that, it's gonna be chitty chitty bang bang. So I'm ready for these last couple of episodes here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go hard in the motherfucking paint for real. Because god damn, they've been going stupid so far. So I have no doubt that they're about to continue to go stupid, if not stupider. What is your hype level at chat? 1 to 10. What is y'all hype level at? Let me know in the chat. 1 out of 10. What is your hype level right now? I'm pretty hype right now, bro. Like I don't know what to do. All I can do is wait at this point. Do you think we're going to get a live action Invincible movie anytime soon? Damn, I hope we don't. I'm so over live action adaptations. You know what they need to do? Make a movie and put that shit in the theater and just have it still be an animation, bro. That I'm chill. I'm chill. That should be having me pressed. I'm so tired of people not taking animation seriously as a form of media or as a way to actually tell, you really tell stories or drive narratives or whatever the case may be. It's kind of insane. It's like people that are like, "Oh, you read comic books? Well, you're not really reading then." It's like, bruv, you don't even know the type of shit that be going down. I'm so hyped, bro. Yo, I'm pretty hyped too, yo. I think Ray is gonna shrink away into normal life. After watching this ep, highly consider reading the comics. Yo, that's kind of my plan. I'm not gonna lie. After this season, I really do feel like doing. If you guys are new here, you probably don't know this, but around here we do a lot of stuff. We do trailer reactions, watch parties. We do reactions, period, movie reviews, reviews of all kind. We're about to start getting into playthroughs of different video games, and we also do book club. Up until now, we've been doing book club for novels, but I do want to get into doing comics. And one of the things that we've done is From Watcher to Reader, and From Watcher to Reader is a series where any of the shows that we watch, if they're well, it started with Wheel of Time, but if there's a show that we watch and there is a book that it's based off of, we'll read that book up until where the show is currently and not spoil anything past where we are within the actual show from the books, and actually just kind of catch up and get a little bit more context and see how things were different. So as the show releases and we get more of the actual comics, we'll go back and read that. So that's something that I'm planning on doing for Invincible sometime soon. If you would be interested in doing something like that, joining our book club that we'll be doing for Invincible, you should definitely drop a subscribe. You should definitely follow no matter where you're watching at, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Twitch. You should definitely follow up, hit that notification bell so you can always be notified when we post new content, because we're always posting new content, as you hear. 8 minutes, yo. Watching it on stream. Now I'm not going to be able to watch the whole thing on stream, but what I will be able to do is I will be able to it won't be here, so like down here it'll be gone for all of y'all. You won't see it like how it is now. It'll be gone, and then I'll be able to press this every once in a while. It will appear, and then it will automatically disappear. So I'll try to save that for some of those critical moments, and of course I'll be adding my commentary, reacting to it though as we're watching it though. So you'll still be able to take part in chat, see some of those moments, but there's no way I can show everything from start to finish because the YouTube guys will definitely come through with the ban hammer immediately and snipe the stream. They do it all the time. Well, they've done it before many times, but now that I have my system down, we're able to not get sniped in the same way. So that, just how you see it popping up and how it's disappearing, that is the same thing that will be going on during the episode. But like I said, I will count to three, and then on three, we will press play and enjoy the episode together. So just get ready for that because the episode is not out just yet. But guess what? We got T minus 5 minutes until this episode is released, and I am so freaking pumped. I can't believe the way that that time has just been flying by. I feel like we just watched last week's episode and now we're about to get a whole new one. And that shit is crazy. I think season 3 is the best of the show. If they land these last 2 episodes just right, this show hasn't missed so far. I agree. Not a miss in sight, bro. Like, it has me pumped. Like, it has me super pumped. Reading comics is at least reading. Yeah, facts. It is reading, in fact. $4 minutes, broad. 4 minutes. T minus 4 minutes. T minus 4 minutes, chat. Are you ready to rock? Because I know I am. I am absolutely pumped. Going in blind, angelic. I'm interested in knowing that too. I hope it's not too long. That would be crazy if they're like, if after tomorrow's episode, they're like, hey, guess what? Yep. I think that would be so crazy. 3 minutes, chat. We have T minus 3 minutes until the episode is out. I am so excited, man. We're almost at 30 likes on the stream. So if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join up because we are always getting extremely nerdy around these parts. And it is just the start of this nerdy night. So I am so prepared to continue to get down and nerdy with the rest of y'all. And I hope y'all are ready to get down and nerdy with me too. You feel me? Because it's about to go up, it's about to go down, okay? And if you guys are dipping out to go and watch the episode, then just pull back up after you're done watching so we can continue to talk about it as well, man. I am so freaking excited. Yo, I got this refresh button on lock right now. I 2 minutes, yo. 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes until this episode drops. This is freaking hype. Okay, I'm going to go run and fill up my water real quick. I will not be 2 minutes, I promise. So let's go. I'm so ready. I'm so pumped. Are you guys pumped? Because I'm so freaking pumped right now. It's insane. It's insane how excited I am. It's about to go down. It is about to go down. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it. Yo, let me know what y'all snacking on. Let me know what y'all munching on. Let me know what y'all doing. Here it is. It's time. Episode 7 is out now. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it. So far, I think we've seen about 18 variants in the trailers. Now it's time to get into it right now. On three, we will press play and we will enjoy episode 7 of Invincible. It's here. It's here. It's about to go down. Let's get it. On three. One, two, three.
Let's quit being superheroes and just be nobody. Yeah. What does it do? Put it on. No de-aging detected. Looks so
This
carefree.
is so awesome.
You get stronger when I get.
He's so excited.
Wait, my sister missed it then.
Crazy, crazy callback and turnaround, yo.
All because of you.
Oh shit, I didn't realize my speakers were on. Here we go. Just like I thought. Oh, I forgot bro looked like that. Oh my god. Oh shit. Hold up. Bro portaled up. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, that was nasty. Oh shit. No word about how they got there. Day one. Yep. Kind of what I thought. The black and yellow is the card. Let's go. Phone scrolling sounds is hilarious. Damn, when you put it like that, bro. Doom and gloom. Welcome to the Superfan Meso. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Superfan. Yeah, our parents suck. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's a spoiled brat everywhere else. Oh shit. See, that's what I thought. I'm like, bro, they're about to be on a whole other level. Gunvincible? Does Gunvincible not have powers? Ooh. Yo, it's a goddamn Kang dynasty. Hey, welcome to the Super Fam. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate y'all. Rex has been such a good character this season. Bro came through with the man bun side fade cut too. Like, uh-oh. Dead. Yep, there it is. Yeah, oh shit is right. Ooh, that was actually pretty hard. Hey, JC, thank you for the 10 jewels. I appreciate you, bro. Ooh, hey, let's get it. Y'all both about to die. RIP, man. F's in the chat. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of hard. Oh, he told her to stay? Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Does someone have laser vision? Movinsahawk? That is the stupidest name in the world. They're such brats, bro. I kind of hate it, but I love it. Oh! 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 Oh, shit! Yeah, buddy. You don't fight people this strong. Why though? Oh, do they oh oh he's dead. Okay. Kid Thor? Oh yeah, I thought so. Oh, RIP. Oh, Preston, are you kidding me with that? Okay, this is insane. Can you imagine something like this? Oh my god. This is how you do it, man. Imagine seeing some shit like this when Infinity War Endgame was happening. Hey, shout out to Invincible. W Invincible in the chat. Oh, bruh. She is my favorite character in this show. I swear. She is my favorite character in this show, bro. Like, I can't even lie. Like, she's human and she is human. And those two things are, bruh, it's fantastic. Oh, she about to go rock with Cecil. She got to. Or she going to bro that makes the costumes house. Yo, what's up with everybody in chat? Everyone new. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Yo. This is so cool, bro. Yeah, let y'all know how much of a enemy he could have really been. Yep, 18 is what I saw too. Son of a bitch. Definitely. Oh, I mean, yeah, they killed him. Mm. Bro, this is amazing. Yeah, bro, you got to bring in literally everybody. Oh, Angstrom. That was just day one. Oh my god. Yo, is that her like uncle or dad or brother or is this a different universe or what? Oh shit! Oh my god! No shit, Eve. Sorry, I didn't mean to take my anger out on you. It's not your fault. Literally, thank you for not being stupid. Let's go. So I was right and I was wrong. They are strong as shit, but they aren't strong as Invincible. No way. I was about to be like, bruh. Oh shit. Aren't they from like the first season or something? What the hell? Oh yeah, he wouldn't. I forgot. I forgot he wouldn't freaking. Oh, don't pull your punches. Yo, I've been waiting for this one. Oh my god! Oh, baseball special. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, oh my god! He's got his ass whooped. Yeah, bro, you're getting your ass kicked. And look at Eve, not a scratch on. Oh, oh my god! Oh, he's definitely the stronger one. Thank you. Yeah, bro. Oh, Nuggets. Oh, the team. The teamwork is immaculate. I'm about to lose it. It going stupid right now. Oh, 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 shit. Damn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Donald. About that action. Oh, damn. Oh, dead. Woo! Nice. Hmm. Oh my god. He can, never know he could take people into the shadow. Maybe I knew that, but that was awesome. Ain't no way they still at the house. Ain't no way they still at the damn house. You trying to get Paul killed? What kind of course is that? No. Oh wait, the boyfriend is a superhuman. I forgot. Oh, thank God they're not at the house. Oh my God. Oh. 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 Russ. My God, Rex will not go out, bruh. Is he about to gambit himself? Bro, he's about to gambit himself, my guy. I didn't know he could do this. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Bro. Bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro, it's still going. Bro, I don't know what to do right now. Yo, these dudes suck. Damn. Threw their ass into the void. Yo, welcome to the Super Fam. Appreciate you, Adam. turned into bro's turned into Mr. Terrific, G. Not the prepaid. Oh, oh, bro is extra ready. Oh, bro said maybe it'll work this time. Oh my god. Kill him! Kill him, Dad! Kill him. Yeah, that was pretty gross. Oh, oh, you better leave. Oh, wait. What? What deal? Bruh. Oh my god. Damn. Damn. Full world building, excellent lore. The connective tissue is magnificent. This show this show is amazing. The whole time he was plotting on you. Damn. Damn. Bro, I 100% thought that Omni-Man and Alan were gonna pull up and help. I'm so surprised that didn't happen. I'm not gonna lie. I am so surprised that they did not come through and save the day. Like, holy shit. Yo, she knew. They're all such every Invincible is a freaking just brat. They just can't help it. Get out of them. Yo. Oh my god. Man. Damn. Angstrom was tweaking. I like Mom Dukes, yo. She's so nice. Damn. Damn. Pops be tweaking. Damn. I knew they was about to bring Immortal back. I was like, bruh. Damn. Crazy, bro didn't even remember her in the future. Damn, bro. What? This is too much. He about to show him something crazy. Every time I think it's about to end, the episode just keeps going. I'm not gonna lie. I am. Welcome to the super fam. I appreciate the follow, Keo. Let's fucking go! Oh yeah! Hell yeah, baby! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell, hell yes! Hell yes! That was awesome! Hell yeah! Oh my god, bro! That was amazing! That was amazing! I, I, I am literal, bro. Holy shit! That was fantastic. Genuinely peak, literally. That was amazing. That was amazing, bro. And then to just have Conquest pull up at the end. Bruh, didn't I tell you to get shit ready? Oh, this is just too good. That was fantastic. Literally, that was amazing. That had to feel like the longest 51 minutes ever. Like that was the longest 51 minutes ever. It did not feel like 51 minutes. Like that felt like it was forever and a day. That was so freaking cool, bro. I did not know that that is what we were about to be in for. I know a lot of you did know what we were going to be in for, but damn, I had no idea that they were going to be reaching these levels, going to these heights, and really tugging out our heartstrings the way that they did. I am so just amazed by what we were able to experience, and I'm so happy that I got to experience it with all of you. Make sure you guys drop a 1 in the chat if you liked that episode. Drop a 2 in the chat if you didn't, and drop a 3 in the chat if you're just happy to be here. Okay, let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section down below, because I am so hyped to get it going and talk about this episode, man, because that was awesome. Make sure you guys drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comment section down below about season 3, episode 7 of Invincible, because we are about to get into it, because it ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm going to drop this poll in the chat right now asking you guys how you felt, so we can get a little bit better of a temp check of how we were going. Let's get that episode 7 temp check. Okay. And then we're gonna go. Was this episode fire? or was this episode ice? Yo, let's get a temp check, chat, because that was awesome. Again, yo, drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comment section down below. Man, holy W, bro. Holy W. Like that shit was awesome. Okay? That shit was amazing. Last week's episode was a banger. Today's episode was a banger, yo. Like that was just that was all heat, bro. Like there was no literally absolutely no chill with what we just saw. Absolutely no chill. And I was not ready, brother. I was not ready for any of that. Holy W. Because that shit was crazy. Oh, bro, this is, bro, insane how they literally just, oh my God, bro. I can't even begin to explain it, bro. This is just so heat, bro. No, I'm not a comic reader, Jamie Willis. I'm strictly a watcher right now. I will be checking out the comics though, probably after this season, because now we're a good enough, you know, pacing ahead of it. So now I can actually kind of watch it. I mean, read the comics and not really spoil anything. I hate spoilers. I'm not a spoiler guy. So yeah. Um, like it's about to go down, bro. I'm so ready. I'm so ready, yo. Let me know all your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comment section down below. I'm about to get into my overall thoughts and review for this episode. So I hope you guys are ready for that. And while I do, you guys can still continue to communicate amongst yourselves. I'll get to chat once I'm done going through my entire review of this episode. And then if you guys would like to, you know, disrupt my review, have me talk about something specifically, or just highlight your comment and make sure that it gets read, you can always send a super chat and I will dive right into that. Okay? I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's get into that review for this episode. We just got done watching episode 7 of season 3 for Invincible, and oh my goodness, as chat has been saying time and time again, absolute peak, absolute cinema. These episodes were truly fantastic. This episode was fantastic, and it kept going and going and going. And the next thing I knew, it was over. I felt like this episode was so long. It was only like 48 minutes completely, but somehow, some way, they were still able to make it feel like it just. I don't know, man. Every time I thought it was gonna fade to black, every time I thought it was gonna cut to black and be over, the episode just continued and it continued and it continued. I love to see all of these different variants of Invincible, and not only that, it was really cool to see them all have their own personalities, even though they were all still douchebags and brats and you know, making terrible decisions. But it also really goes to show how different the universe that we are in, our 616 Invincible, really is, right? Like he is so different from the other characters, and it's crazy to see the way that they all are like immediately catching the fade. I also love their design, even though the design was all just suits. It was cool to see how different they all were, and it was interesting to see how they were fighting each other. I didn't fully understand why they were catching the fade with each other. Like I didn't get that at all. But hey, whatever you got to do to make shit happen, like it was still badass. I loved it. It was beautiful to see them going back and forth and absolutely catching hands. And man, the way that we have been kind of building up to Rex this entire season, it's been beautiful. I love seeing the dynamic between him and Kate. No, Kate is the other one. Sorry, I can't think of her name. I'm sorry. But it was amazing to see the dynamic. Ray, right? Rex and Ray? I think that's her name. It was amazing to see their dynamic together and really see them kind of grow to care about each other more and start really caring not just about each other as teammates, but have that actual deeper connection and seeing them really like go together. And then we immediately like get our hearts broken when we see Rex like really say the thing you should never say. You should never say the thing that he said. My life is starting to turn around. Everything's looking up. And it was like, as soon as that happens, we already knew that shit was about to be bad. And he knew that it was about to be bad too. And that, it was just so sad to see. It was like he knew something bad was gonna happen as well. The way he tells her, like, no, you don't need to come with me. It is going to be okay. We are about to get into it, right? Like, it's all right, don't you worry. And then boom, man, it's like they do such a good job of even just building up to that moment, but it's just so sad. And it was amazing to see the absolute havoc that the other Invincibles were causing across the world. Like, it cannot believe the way that they just continued to destroy everything in their path, and it literally did not stop. I just kept thinking that Omni-Man was gonna pull up. I kept thinking that Alan was gonna pull up eventually, or maybe the heroes were gonna actually be cool for not be cool, but actually not get their asses absolutely handed to them. And to be fair, not they all did not get their asses handed to them, but for the most part, gee, I mean, damn, everybody got their asses handed to them. But like this Invincible War being just like this mini thing of, hey, yo, if we can't handle these Invincibles who are not as strong as our Invincible, mind you, how the hell are we going to handle all these Viltrumites that are stronger than our Invincible? Like, that is going to be crazy. It's definitely going to be wild. We know he's a monster. It's like, oh my guy, chill out, right? Like, take a breath, take a break, bro. But it was also so cool to see the way that the world slowly realizes, hold on, like Invincible is everywhere, right? This is not just one Invincible. This is not our Invincible gone evil. There are a multitude of Invincibles across the world causing havoc. What the shit is this, right? What the shit is this? And I think the world building that they did, it not even attempted to do, they did a beautiful job of world building, seeing all the people watching the news and seeing what's happening, all these characters that we've seen one way or another, having them interact with the realization of things are going down and people are dying and left and right, and then having that moment of Oliver standing there and he's talking to his mom and he's like, Mom, I have to go. I have to go. You and Mark are always telling me that I have to save people's lives. I need to worry about human life. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm worrying about human life. And it's just so heartbreaking to see the way she's like, no, don't go, and all this other stuff. And then when she tells him to go, she's like, please be safe. It was just so cool to see his own arc becoming more of a hero as we've got to spend time with him within the show as well, right? Like, he starts off as such a annoying character, not listening, similar to how Mark was in a way, right? Not listening, being kind of hard-headed and all these things. And we have him now actually understanding the sanctity of human life and all that. It just was a really nice way to kind of force him into that role. And then when we end that episode with him coming back and being like, kill him, it just works so well because it's like, we know that he's come so far that he shouldn't be asking him to kill anyone in that same way. But at the same time, it's like, nah, bruh, you need to kill you need to kill Angstrom as soon as possible. Like literally as soon as humanly possible. Make that shit happen. It was also really clever the way they kind of split this episode into that 3 act structure, to where day 1 happens, then day 2 happens, and then day 3 happens. I think by splitting it up in that way as well, it causes us as the watcher, as the viewer, to be like it splits it up to make us not even realize that the episode is, it's like, I don't know, man. It was just structured so good. It was structured so well with each of the days, and then being able to end it with actually being like the outcome of everything. Like splitting it up in that way just does a really good job of contextualizing how bad the damage was, how bad the world was, really how the heroes of the world were fighting against each other. And then it was really cool to have that moment of calling everyone from Cecil, and then having that kind of moment of those heroes being called in on day 3 because shit is going down, right? Like, or on day 2, excuse me, because shit is going. All these heroes, man. I loved seeing them come together and fight side by side, and really help just fight for the world. That shit was cool as hell. That shit was like super cool. And it was super cool to see Oliver get that recognition of being a good guy, and then seeing him see his brother and be like, "Oh, yo, bro, hey, this is my bro. This is awesome. Hey, bro, can you help me out?" And then it's like, "Nah, man, this ain't your brother." Excuse me. This ain't your brother at all. Yo, let's get some worm emojis in the chat for Conquest as well. If you're here, yo, let's get some worm emojis so you can stand ready for my arrival. If you know what I'm saying, because that shit was crazy. I like this episode was beautiful. I like that we got they're calling forward for something else that's going to be happening. Don't know what that is, but damn, they're gonna like, bro. They did the damn thing. They did that damn thing of just circling everything back around. Really circling it all back around and letting us see that, bro, this event is insanity. Like, this is literally Infinity War, G. But all around the world, people are getting murdered by the strongest hero that they have readily available to them. Really crazy. Really crazy to see. And then it was dope to see, oh, bro, it was just so sad to see the way that Eve got done. She was doing so good, but once once it was 2, I think we all knew that it was about to go down, man. Like we all knew it was about to go down from then on. I like the way bro even says, if you weren't trying to save everyone around you, you would have been just fine. And then the Omni-Vincible pulls up and he's like, hey, bro, you need some help? And then he's like, yo, Eve, you need to get out of here now. Like, she had no idea, literally, she had no idea what she was in for. And it was so cool to see the way that Mark was able to fight everyone. Like, he was still able to fight like 2 at a time and really do the damn thing. It was just so cool. That everything about it was raw. They did a fantastic job of bringing everything together, bro. Like, they did a fantastic job of it. And and then he just kept telling her, "You need to leave right now," and she just wouldn't. And it was crazy to see the way she just was not fast enough. Nothing. She could not do what she needed to do. And Omni-Vincible gave her the Hulk slam of a lifetime into the ground. And that shit was absolutely brutal. Like, they just got done so dirty. And then at the moment of like, we think all hope is lost, we have no idea what's going to happen. It's like, bro, look at the aura that is just exuberating off of these gentlemen. And then you have the metal men of doom come through and throw the metal hands of calamity. And I just was not prepared for any of it, bro. It is absolutely cook time up in this bitch, and that is all I can say. They were literally Chef Boyardee it the hell up They didn't put it in a can. They put it in a goddamn 4-course meal, and they have served it to us on a platter. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode as much as I did, because my brain was melting, my mind was blown, and it was crazy to see the Guardians of the Globe be absolutely useless for at least the 5th time in the show. Like, come on, son. Like, have to disrespect me. I was gonna beat your ass anyway. And it's like, God damn it, Immortal. Can you, like, what do you do? You know, like, bro had to, how did the world survive before Omni-Man pulled up on the scene? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen? I was also so surprised that Omni-Man did not pull up. Like, you guys don't even realize how surprised I was that Omni-Man and Alan didn't pull up with the pull-up. I thought they were. I really did, but they didn't. Like, I thought maybe it was going to be some crazy thing like, oh, Omni-Man, like, the last time we saw him, he was here, he killed everyone, and now he's about to come and save everyone. Nah, bruh. That did not happen. That did not happen at all. I think we also got a little hint at William's boyfriend possibly being a hero in the future of some kind, because he saved him. He's probably going to feel good about that, and he's going to be like, maybe I could have did more, all these things. I think they're doing a good job of laying seeds for the future. And speaking of that, man, during this entire episode, I was like, oh God, I hope Rex doesn't die. And then once we saw him start catching the fade, I immediately thought of Gambit in X-Men 97, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a bad time. And that is exactly what it was. It was a bad time, but it was also a good time. And they did such a raw ass job of showing, like, leading up to that moment and forcing him to pull him in closely, and then that animation on his skeleton lighting on the inside of his body as he uses it as a nuke to explode. Oh, bruh. Oh my God. F's in the chat to pay your respect to our boy Rex, man, because it just was that I did so sad, bro. So freaking sad, bro. Like, it just broke my heart all the way, man. I can't lie. It definitely broke my heart to see that go down. I just did not know. I didn't know. I'm just a watcher. I didn't read this shit. I didn't know we were gonna be broken. And then we end this crazy. Well, I don't know if we end the event, but we end it with seeing all of these heroes tattered, torn, ripped apart, beaten to shit, and just bloodied to all hell. And the world is never, ever going to be the same after this event. We thought it was bad when Omni-Man came through and did what he did, but now after this Invincible War, things are never going to be the same. And then with the pull up of Conquest at the end, it's going to be even worse, bro. Uh, Immortal. Invincible also makes a crazy decision to stay by Eve's side amidst all of the death that was going on and not actually be a part of it. And that was very sad to me. That was very sad to see that go down in that way. But I'm still here for this, yo. I'm still so here. Like this shit was so crazy. And then again, seeing the little bit of Invincibles that are left out of the 18, it's like 8 of them that are left over, and the way that they are just standing over this every conquered place that they have been to, it just shows that, bruh, y'all, like, we don't even know how bad shit can be because they're barely scratching the surface. And seeing the way that Invincible just gets so turned up, and Omni-Invincible is my favorite one. He looks so badass. The haircut is raw, everything. And then seeing them here and talking and having these moments of getting like a little bit personalized by them, realizing that the majority of them basically murdered their mamas. Like, they all went on the path of evil except for our Invincible, and that's what really makes him stand apart from everyone else as well. Him being the one, which means he's not evil, is such a good, like, it's such a good concept that hasn't been explored too much, right? Like, every iteration of this multiversal character is a full-blown villain, except this one iteration here that was actually raised by a loving mother, and a loving father, and then forced into this life afterwards. It's like, yo, crazy to see how lit that shit went, yo. And just, bro, look at them. They all look so dope, bro. The costumes all hit in just so many different ways, yo. Like, this shit is golden, bro. Like, this shit is amazing. I had such a good time. And it was awesome to see the way that the capes came back into play in different ways. Look at the way that this Invincible is standing right here, yo. This dude to the right. He's killing me just with his hands, like, cupped together and just standing there. That's pretty hilarious. And it was hilarious the way they were like, you know what? Forget this. Let's just kill Angstrom. And I like that he kind of had that contingency plan of having a robot by each one of them, a drone by each one of them, so he can quickly handle that, you know? I think that was really cool. I think that was really dope to see the way he thinks ahead so much. And then it's just, blah. Like, yo, so dope, man. So freaking dope. I love it. Enstrom is a straight up menace, and seeing this fight between him and Invincible was crazy. And I love the way that Invincible has become so smart with his abilities as well, forcing him. I mean, think about this. He's Invincible is being trained right now by other versions of himself that are badass. And this multiversal villain. Like, these are the people that he's going up in his first years as Invincible. Like, that is crazy work, bruh. Like, he is literally about to be so OP. And I love his flying technique and the way he can dodge and he uses the movement in this omnidirectional way. Please, no comic spoilers in the stream. I appreciate it. But it was just really good. I loved it, bro. I loved it. I loved it. I think we did a really good job here of giving us such a very. I think this episode was very fleshed out. Like, very fleshed out. I think we took a lot of time with it. I thought this episode felt way longer than I expected it to. And I love the way he was thinking about not killing him, and then his brother pulls up like, nah, G, you need to do the damn thing. Take him out now before he does something and he's able to kill more people. Help us. Like, I love that. And it also, I think there was some implications that none of the other Marks, none of the other Invincibles have a brother. That's kind of the way that it seemed, is that none of the other ones had a brother in the same way. Off in the portal, and he's like, oh my God. Oh. And he's like, please fix me. And the technicians are like, bro, that's not how this works, my guy. Like, you have a deal that you need to uphold. And if you don't uphold it, then guess what? We control you now, because not only did we help you, but we also put power dampeners on your stupid ass when you was here the last time. Because we thought you might try to skip a few 99, 100. So we had to get you up out of here. Bruh. Fire. And then we get this view of the aftermath, man. The view of the aftermath when Oliver and Mark, can't believe it. I cannot believe it. But the sun always shines on a new day, no matter what. No matter how messed up things could have been, no matter how messed up things are, the sun can always shine on a brighter tomorrow. And it was also really nice to see Cecil and Invincible kind of talking and going back and forth with one another. Not the smartest idea, I don't think, to have them pull up to a scene where a bunch of Invincibles basically were killing everyone around, I don't know how that works out, but hey, but hey. And then the way that Powerplex was like, oh, there's no way y'all got this man here. How dare you? And I mean, he has a point. Powerplex has points until he gets just completely idiotic with it, Like he makes solid points until he becomes a straight up idiot. And then it's like, ah, bro, come on. Like, what was going on here? And it was really nice to super cool. Just so dope, bro. I like this episode has to be one of my favorite episodes that they have done. Such a good job of blending these heroes together. And then it was really and then we got to spend a little bit time, spend a little bit of time with Eve's mom, and her character just did such a good job of grounding us back to what's really going on and reminding us how it is to be for these heroes to be the children of just regular ass human beings out here in the world, just doing regular ass human being shit out here in the world, Like they still worry about their kids, they still care, all of it. Like everything across the board. And I think it was really heartbreaking. And one of the most heartbreaking things to me about this episode, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was actually super heartbreaking. And that was when we go back to Immortal and he wakes up. And as he's waking up, he's like, yo, what is going on? What's happening here? We get that kind of like oh, what? Where am I? And after he sees this doctor's face, he sees Kate. And as he sees Kate, he's like, oh my God, I love you so much. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm ready to start a family. And then when we left him off in the future, he didn't even know who she was. The circular storytelling is definitely at an all-time high at all times with this one, man. I can't lie. Like the narrative, the world building, the lore, all of it was just that shit was crazy. And then we get this end scene of Cecil sitting here at the desk and he's like, "Hey man, you got to, you know what I mean? Like you guys got to make this shit happen." You know what I mean? You gotta make this shit happen. And that shit is just absolutely insane. Like, look at that. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, yo, you need to lead it. You need to read it. Like, you know what I mean? You need to lead this damn team. And he's like, bro, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, this is gas, bro. Absolutely banger episode, chat. I definitely want to know how you guys felt about it. And then, of course, it all led up to just another reveal. Like, it wasn't enough. Like, the destruction wasn't enough already. Then we have Conquest pulling up with the golden glove. Look at this man. Straight aura. Aura is over 9,000. Oh my God, yo, like this is just crazy the way bro pulls up and he literally is so massive that he blocks the sun as Invincible is sitting there crying. And he's like, this is not a good moment for you. He's like, this isn't a good time. And he doesn't mean that this isn't a good time for him, like Invincible. He's saying this isn't a good time for you. You should not have pulled up. You're about to die. Your life is about to be handed to you or something. I don't know. They're about to go crazy. Like they're about to go insane with this. I know this fight is going to be Liddy McJitty, and I am so ready to see this old man's strength go up against our young bull who just fought against like 18 of himself, right? Like this shit is about to be so badass. Like he's about to pull up on them, bro. Cause he did pull up on them. And that shit was so cool. Like, look at that. Like, look at him. He cares not about what Invincible has to say. He does not give not one shit about anything else. Look at that shadow that he is casting over Invincible right here. Like, oh my God. So badass, man. Like literally every time he was on the screen, it was just he was just radiating aura. Bro is aura farming for no reason. Like god damn. And then bro said, bro, you shouldn't have pulled up. You shouldn't have pulled up here, man, because now I'm angry and I want something to hit. And he's like, well, guess what, pussy? Pull up. And that's how we end the episode. It's like, bruh, if you feeling froggy, then leap. Because I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm waiting, man. So what we gonna do, bruh? Like, what are we gonna do? He's like, yo, I'll tell you what's going on. I've been waiting for a fade forever. Look at that. Look at the way they like look at that. Yes, sir. We are about to be cooking next week, chat. I am so ready. I know y'all ready too, bruh. This is about to be crazy. This is about to be absolutely insane next week. Like, bro, next week it happens. So you guys get ready for WrestleMania next week. Well, we'll be here. No, I'm just playing, but for real, bro, it's going to be insane, bro. Their fight is going to be so lit. I can't wait for it. I can't imagine if the Guardians of the Globe try to pull up again against a Viltrumite now. It's like, yo, they didn't even hold up against the half Viltrumite. How are we gonna hold up against this one? He's like, bruh, like this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, bro had the audacity to be like, man, I pull up and you still have not conquered the earth. You guys are sitting here fighting over petty bullshit, and I have arrived. Do you know who I am? How are you not ready for me? How are you not ready for moi? I came here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to make sure you're doing your damn job, and you're not. So now it's time for you to get your ass whooped, boy. Because Stone Cold got something to tell you, brother. Like, bro, it's about to be crazy. Absolutely insane. But let me know how you guys are feeling about it in the comment section down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like the comics better? Do you like this better? I don't know. Are you not even comparing those two because they're different mediums, obviously? So they're it's kind of hard to even compare it. But there are so many ways to jump into it and make sure that you guys all have your vibes ready to go and locked and loaded, man. Like this was a banger of an episode for sure. I loved it, and I hope you guys did too. Don't forget to drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comment section down below. Okay, yo, that was a bloody banger. Yo, that was a bloody banger, man. Like they absolutely cooked, bro. Absolutely cooked. All right, I'm gonna jump into chat now. I'm not gonna be able to read every single chat. So if you guys want your chat read for sure, or want to highlight something, you can always send a super chat, and I will dive into that. I just also want to take a second to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys, all the new followers, all the new subscribers on over here on YouTube and on Twitch. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all the love and support coming from you guys. We've been vibing out tonight with this episode here, and we're gonna continue to vibe for a little while longer. So let's keep chatting, let's keep yapping. Remember, these are all no spoilers past this moment where we are in the show. So if you know what happens next, please keep those out of here. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Conquest looks massive. I agree so much, yo. Conquest was like he literally blocked out the sun. Bro looked up and there was no sun. The gauntlet looks smaller than in the comics. I couldn't tell you. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. So badass. My issue is they pay all these famous voice actors when instead they could probably get regular people and spend more money on putting the show out quicker slash animations. I think I mean maybe they could do that, but there is a lot of like when you have those big names, it's kind of part of marketing in a way too, right? It's not something that they have a lot of control over either all the way. Well, they do have a lot of control over it, but like these companies are going to want big names attached to it as well because it's for the casuals, right? Like for people like you that have read the comics, they don't need to reel you in. For people like me who have never read the comics, but I like these things like that. They don't really have to reel me in either, other than like showing me some badass trailers, letting me know that it's about to be, lit like jit, and then go from there. But for the like super casuals, they need something to bait them in. And it's like, oh, Stephen Ewan from The Walking Dead. Oh, this dude from The Walking Dead. Oh, this person that you also know. Oh, I know you guys like bro. Oh, I know you like this character too. I think it's really good. My boy Conquest showed up with the Infinity Gauntlet, straight up. They showed Tech Knight in the trailer just for him to have the tiniest cameo. I was low key upset. They should have showed his fight with the mustache Invincible. Oh, is that who that was? I was wondering who that dude was out in space. That was going to be one of my questions, but okay, that's dope that they finally showed him to us. I feel like they're setting something up right now. I feel like we're about to have a spinoff. That's really the way that I feel. I feel like after this season, we're gonna go into a spinoff, Loki, like how we did with like Generation V and the boys, and then we're gonna come back to this and continue it later. I also think I saw someone earlier say the reason like Omni-Man Omni-Man didn't pull up because they're following the Omni-Man comic or something like that. And it's like, hey, could you imagine if I don't know if they're saying that Omni-Man has his own comic, but if Omni-Man does have his own comic run or whatever, I know this world of Invincible does there are other comic book characters and they do have other comic book runs as well. I'm pretty sure someone told me last week that that Tech Knight is the first comic book character in this Invincible universe that they actually had, and then Mark is like kind of a secondary character or something like that later on or whatever. And that's dope. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. I can't wait till next week. Yeah, for real. This is gonna be crazy. What memes are they about to cook up for this episode, though? Yo, chat, we are 4 likes off of 100 likes on the stream. If you guys haven't dropped a like on the video already, please do. It helps out tremendously around these parts. Let's hit that. Let's hit that 100 view. That hit. Whoa. Let's hit that 100 likes on the stream for sure, yo. So make sure you guys double tap the screen and all those things in between. Episode 7 is the first episode Mark didn't get his ass kicked. That's true. That is true. It is the first episode that he didn't get his ass kicked. So I guess that means he's about to die next episode. I honestly think it's coming down to the Amazon partnership. Oh, yeah, exactly. Kirkman has got to get some more people together by proving himself with this finale. Yep, exactly. Especially because I know this comic goes on for a long time. Like, there's a lot of other stuff that happens and shit too. So, they could do some crazy shit in these next seasons. I'm really looking forward to the finale. Yeah, the finale's about to be crazy. They should have ended this episode with his shadow appearing and then cut it off. Just a way better feeling. I hear you. That would have been nice for sure. Bro didn't care that the Invincible War just happened. He and almost the entire planet is rebuilding. He wants Mark to conquer Earth now. Mark wasn't going for it though. Yeah, he was like, bro, I'm not about to. Like, do you see what's going on right now, G? Imagine being on Earth and there's a 3-day Invincible War, and then damn near the same day, another person shows up to make shit get swillig and pith. You know what I mean? Like, gonna be crazy, bro. Have y'all watched it? Yes, sir. The voice is growing on me, to be honest. IDK, why people are mad? Their fault they got used to an AI voice. I was like, what? Who was the voice before? Hey, W's in the chat. We just hit 100 likes on the stream. I appreciate you all so much, man. Thank you guys for helping me hit those 100 likes on the stream tonight. Y'all are amazing. Shout out to everyone that's now a part of the super fam. All the new subscribers. If you haven't already, you're gonna definitely want to subscribe because we're gonna be doing another watch party next week for episode 8 of Invincible, and we're gonna be doing watch parties for Daredevil Born Again, Wheel of Time when it comes out, Andor season 2. Like, we're just gonna be getting it cracking. So if you guys are interested in doing any of those things or joining us in the chat and dropping your thoughts, theories, and questions, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. And if you want to help support what we do around here, you can also join Marvel Bros as a channel member and become a Brovenger. And when you become a Brovenger, you help us protect all that is nerdy and awesome from those who wish to disrupt it. Okay? So I appreciate you guys for vibing with your boy. And we're going to keep talking about Invincible because this episode was a bloody banger indeed. And I just so was not ready for it, bro. Yeah, I am so excited for next week too, Fire Hazard. I agree. I loved the comic. I loved it, but the comics are better. I mean, yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, but I hear you. I hear you, brother. Best episode so far. Jeffrey Dean Morgan sounds pretty good. Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's awesome. I was so disappointed with this episode. I expected so much more. Not saying it was dog shit, but for what they built up, they skipped over so much. I don't know what they skipped over at all, but it was a banger of an episode for me. No comic spoilers, please. I definitely agree with that. No comic spoilers at all. I like the episode, but bro, Jeffrey sounds way too robotic, but it's fine. And they made Conquest look too young. Still a fire episode, nonetheless. I'm just happy that everything that you guys are talking about that can be perceived as negatives are 1000% you guys nitpicking. That's okay with me. I understand nitpicking 100%, especially when you're a really big fan of something. I can understand that nitpicking. But when when all you have to do is nitpick about those small details, that means overall it was a banger. That means overall it was a banger, and you have to start really looking at the fine details to try to find an issue for it. But I feel like they did the damn thing. I think they have done. I think they've done the damn thing for sure. Does anyone else agree that they skipped around way too much in this episode? Yeah, Rex death should have been the end of the episode. Nah, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Tech Jacket should get his own series. He looked pretty badass. I would like to know more about him. Really hope that everyone who hasn't read the comics stands strong and maintains ignorance at least through the next two arcs. So much awesome to come. I'm 100%. I am 100% staying ignorant to what's going to happen because I do not want to be a nitpicky Nelly at all. I do not want that to happen. Because again, comparison is the thief of joy. Should I just read the comics and stop waiting for the show? Nah. You should not do that. I don't think you should do that. It depends on what type of person that you are. Me, I'm not with the spoilers or none of that type of stuff, right? I'm not with spoilers or anything. I don't like that vibe at all, especially when I never heard about something before. Like I never heard about this. So the way that I will experience it is through the way that I was introduced to it because that's just the type of the person that I am. I stand on bitterness. How many seasons do you think? I don't know. I don't know how many books or comics or compendiums. I don't know how much Invincible there is. So they could do a shit ton. Overall, this episode was a bit of a letdown for me. They skipped way too many good fights, in my opinion, and just in general, some scenes had me rewinding, thinking I missed something. I get they have a budget, but it really disappointing. Would have been really cool to see the variants actually do their fights. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. But it's just, I don't think it's feasible to have that happen, right? Because this show is heavily driven on the narrative. I said it at the beginning of the episode. I was like, I hope you guys aren't expecting to see fights this entire time because that's not what's happening. Like, we're not about to see fights from the beginning to a fight from the beginning to the end because there's this show is very narrative driven. Like, it is narratively driven. Next week we'll probably start with the fight between Conquest and whatnot, but it's possible that we start with Omni-Man flying through space. Like they try to do the due diligence to give us the setup, that world building, the lore behind certain things, and not and just cook. Like a lot of you guys are saying that it felt rushed. Bro, I felt like this episode was long. Like I kept looking around. Every time I just kept thinking the episode was going to be over, and it just continued to go. And I think that's because one, I didn't have any expectations. Like the majority of you guys came in wanting to see, like the best thing ever, 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 ever. But it's like that's, I think we still got to see. Like I think it's funny because half of chat is like, I'm so disappointed this episode was good, but it's not nearly as good as it could have been. And then the other half of chat is like, this is literally the best episode of the entire season. This is the best episode of the show so far. This is the best episode yet. I think it's just really cool to see that difference because it allows you to see how it is with you guys who are readers versus us who are watchers, and how we're able to not have like our expectations. For me, my expectations were met and exceeded a little bit. I mean, the entire world is in shambles. There's, like Like it's over. I think I saw someone else say earlier in chat that the Invincible War happened in one comic book, so of course it had to happen in one episode. And I, I don't know the validity of that statement, but I'll say that hey, this I think they did a damn good job with this. Like I am pleased. Yeah, the Billie Eilish song really fit. Yeah, Rex was a real ass hero. I'd love a spinoff, not gonna lie. Let them introduce other Image Comics characters with like Savage Dragon and Spawn. Bro, I'm saying they could do a good job with that. They could really do it. I mean, just spin off characters within this universe, right? You don't even have to introduce anybody else. You can just introduce other Invincible characters somehow. Like, like someone else said, give us that Tech Knight. Show us Darkwing. Give us an Omni-Man spinoff. That's kind of what I think is going to happen. I don't know if Omni-Man is going to pull up next week. That would be cool as hell. But I would not be opposed to them giving us an Omni-Man special the way that they gave us an Adam Eve special, and that comes out. Oh my God. If they gave us something like that, that shit would be heat, bro. That would be heat. And then it kind of just goes over him being a Viltrumite on Earth and his life as a Viltrumite before he got to Earth and all that. I think that would be so cool. Invincible breathes, Powerplex. He can't keep getting away with this. Literally. Yeah, yeah. I was just watching the stream. I was just watching Invincible. We were watching it here and on the tube and stuff. It was a really good one. Leave now for no spoilers. I hope they make a Rex special. That would be cool. That actually would be so cool. It might grow on me, but the part where he says I'm Conquest sounds way too robotic. Yo, I have no idea what y'all are talking about, bro.
All this?
I have an order. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. You were given orders. You were given time. You were given more leeway than most, and yet I find this planet unprepared for the arrival of our Viltrum Empire.
This isn't a good time.
The Empire anticipated your resistance, which is why they sent me. I am Conquest, and I am your last chance to fulfill your duty.
You don't understand.
I think y'all just don't like his rasp. I think that's what it is. He's doing a little thing like this, and it just doesn't sound the best.
They sent me.
That's why I am Conquest.
This isn't a good
He's
time.
he's doing an old man. Yes, that he's doing an old man thing. You know how some old dudes when they talk, it sounds like they need to go. You know what I'm talking about? Like how some old dudes when you talk to them, they just have that they have like phlegm stuck in their throat, and it's like, bro, hit one of these. That's kind of what it is, and he's just living there with the character, and I think that's okay. He sounds still like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but he also has a different voice.
More leeway than
leeway. He's accentuating the words in certain areas. You know what I mean? Like it's not he's not doing it with every single word. He's just at certain times and fluctuating his voice like that. I like that shit, actually.
My
I think it's pretty.
arrival, worm.
But who I do think would have been a really good voice for him, though, is dude that played the original Hellboy. I think that'd have probably been pretty. I think it would have been a good voice for him because he has like that. You know what I mean? He has that kind of a presence with his voice. Yeah, exactly. He has a raspy voice. He's a cocky old man. It's about to go down. Yo, what's up with the AJ? Let us know how you like this episode, man. It's me, Moon Violin Studios. In case you forgot, I'm the guy who was in most of your Last of Us reactions. Yeah, I remember you, Moon Violin. What's up with the G? I hope you're having a good one, man. I hope you're having a good one. The heroes on Earth aren't weak. They just aren't strong enough for the rulers of the universe. Yeah, man. But you know what they say: if you ain't first, you're last. They be doing Shapesmith hella wrong. Not gonna lie, I killed him off in 2 episodes this season just to find out he ain't dead. That shit is funny. I kind of figured he wasn't dead when bro was like, "What did he say?" He was like, "I don't want to be unalived." Like, bro, like that shit had me rolling. That was brutal. Definitely did him dirty. I think in the final episode of the season 3, we're gonna see. I don't know what that is. Can't wait for the next week the fight. No comic spoilers, chat. Please, please, please. Can't wait for next week's fight. Gonna be epic, yo. And that's what I think as well. I think they kind of toned down the fights in this because next week is going to be insane. Like next week is gonna be insane. And I'm pretty sure they usually save that last episode to go all out with all the fights, all of that shit. You know what I mean? Doo doo doo. Damn. I thought the actor that plays Mike on Breaking Bad was going to play Conquest. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I could not tell you. Kratos' voice actor probably would have been a hit. Yeah. I can see that. Well, the thing is, I don't know. I don't know what type of aura bro has, and that's the thing too, right? Is for the readers, you guys are trying to match voice with comic book aura, and for everyone else, we're just like, this is how this character sounds. So there will be a little bit of a divide within the fandom, but I don't think it'll be a big enough one because I think this episode was good enough for the majority of people to be like, oh wait, nah, this shit was actually freaking gas. Conquest should have been dubbing. Oh, yeah. I knew he wasn't dead when I didn't see his core smashed. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the core thing. Immortal took too many L's. Who gonna let Rex come go out like a badass and Immortal gets folded like always? Yeah, Immortal is just. Yeah, he's not him. Did the episode come out already? Hell yeah, bro. We just finished it like 30, 45 minutes ago. Straight banger. Legitimately a straight banger. Holy shit. We're at 18,000 views on the stream. Chat. Holy W. You guys are awesome. I just watched it and I don't think Mark is ready for a fight. His voice is good enough, honestly. Yeah, I agree. The thing too that I'm a little confused about is there's literally no comparison for this guy. So that's why I'm kind of confused as to why everybody is so pressed. Because it's not like, oh bro, I like the first voice actor they use. It's like, bro, what are we talking about? Am I high? Is this not how bro's always basically sounded? But hey man, I don't know. I'm happy it's getting animated. I just read the comics a year before it was announced to have a season. That's awesome, yo. My boy Battery, shout out to Battery, man. We watched the first season together. Then bro proceeded to find out everything he could about Invincible. Like literally. Literally proceeded to find out everything that he could. Nicholas, what? So why don't you open your ears? Because it's pretty obvious everyone is able to understand me except you. Have a good day, sir. Good day, sir. I said good day. Fun fact: where you saw that wolf dude in the episode, that was Spawn in the comics. Oh shit! Okay, that is so cool. That is so cool. I like how they introduced Brit this season. Hopefully, we see him more next episode instead of it being a cameo. Yeah, I like that too. It was pretty dope to see him pull up and be with the full-fledged function. That was awesome. Brit Tech Jacket, the Wolf guy could also get own series. Yeah, the Wolf guy. They were showing that Wolf dude like we might need to know who he is. I'm down with that. Like that all sounds like a plan to me. The voice I hate is Oliver's. Yo, Oliver didn't do anything to anybody, bro, except those dudes he punched the heads off of. Oh man, something got in my eye. It's brutal. Oh, don't know who that is. I think DC bought the rights to him though. Skibidi Riz, thank you. Honestly, spin-offs of characters could also help with the wait times for new seasons, Invincible, Winter, Summer Tech. Uh, yeah, exactly. Yes, that's exactly what I think too, yo. I mean, it's like what they did with Gen V and then what was that, the fourth season of The Boys, right? They did like The Boys, then it was like, oh, and then we're gonna have Gen V come out, and then right after that, we're gonna have The Boys come out. And that was freaking dope. Well, not right after, but you know what I'm saying? Like that was really cool. And then we got to see like the continuation of one thing into the next thing, and then that go into the next thing. So that would be so dope. Do you think we'll see Anissa get Mark? Oh, is that the SA? Is that the SA that you're talking about? I don't know if they do the SA thing. I've heard about the SA thing. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I don't know if that's a huge point of reference in the comics or something, but you know, it would have been cool to see Spawn in the episode, but I think it has streaming rights. Why? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Two banger shows in 1 week. Not a fan of his voice either. Nah, y'all doing Oliver dirty. Y'all doing Oliver dirty, yo. Like literally. Y'all doing him so dirty. Yo, no spoilers in the chat. There are people who have not read the books. One of those people is me. You're getting timed out. I'm sorry. You're getting timed out for a minute because you came through just dropping spoilers for comics. What's going on? What kind of etiquette is that? Gen V ain't getting a season 2 for a hot minute. Yeah, bruh. Crazy. Crazy work. They probably aren't going to get a season 2 because it's going to. I don't see them getting a season 2 in the same manner because the way that the boys ended was as if all those characters would be in the next season of the boys. Unless though the boys characters are in the next season of Gen V or whatever. I don't know. But if there's a will, there's a way. And then I know the main dude, the dude that did the mind stuff. What is his name? It was like mind thinker, or I don't know. But the kid, the actor passed away in real life, so I know that actually put a hinder on things because they probably have to recast that actor or write that role out of the show, whatever they want to do. And then of course that was really tragic for everybody as well. So it's like, bro, this is crazy. Yeah, I did notice that one. Mark was like, "Yo, I miss William." You know what I mean? Like he was like, I miss William." That was crazy. I agree, Coco. That's exactly what I said as well. Definitely reminded me of that. Conquest did sound a little weird, but I'm sure it will sound better next episode. Yo, I don't know, man. I feel like y'all might need to swap the mirrors a bit because bro just had a voice. I think the issue is y'all wanted it to sound a certain way, and then it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and then it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan also voice acting. He wasn't just doing his normal voice. He's not just talking. He's voice acting. He's literally taking on the persona of the old man, trying to be a little bit more raspy and gritty. Maybe not taking his voice down too much in a couple notches, but he's like kind of giving it one of those things like having that rasp in his voice. Some people just sound like that. Yeah, that's a huge pause, yo. I love to see the Mark variants, yo. For real, they were so dope. Finna get all their autographs. I'm low key hyped. Next week, I'm about to meet the cast of the boys at Comic Con. Oh, that's lit. I so want to go to Comic Con. That is like Comic Con, Disneyland, Legoland, Monster Jam. Those are some things that I really want to go to. Never been to any of them, but I want to go to all of them. It's on my list. On my list for sure. The voice actors were also in The Walking Dead. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't. If you guys don't know that, Robert Kirkman, the writer of Invincible, also made The Walking Dead, and he's just kind of recycling some of his own actors. So to you guys who are saying they shouldn't have went with big names because he really went with his boys that probably took a little bit of a pay cut so that they could, you know what I mean, so that he can make it a little bit better. That's what happens. That's what James Gunn is doing right now with DC. He's hiring everyone he's already worked with because they like to work with him. So they'll take a little bit less of money. Don't forget, Robert Kirkman is the one that spoiled Stephen Ewan being Sentry in the Thunderbolts, and why one of the reasons why they recast him, because they're like boys in real life. Like they chill and talk. It's sad because I feel a few marks weren't evil. Some just wanted to see family again after Omni-Man probably killed them. Bro, I don't know, man. That was a lot of death. They killed a lot of people to see their family. Not to mention that straight up kidnapping. The Black Masked Mark wasn't in the comics, right? Ayoka? I have no idea. Actually, gas though. Oh shit! I think I just found me a come up. Oh yeah, I'm about to have to deep dive into this after the stream. Oh, okay, I got some research I got to do. Holy, I don't want the very Oh, I don't think the variant was gay, but he just may have killed William. It seemed like it was a little bit of both. I definitely got off of. I got that vibe of, I got it was a little bit more. I got the vibe of it was a little bit more than just I miss you. You know, it was a little bit more than an I miss you, but not too much more. You know. What, bro? You have to sooner than later. Yeah, that's the plan, DPG. The plan is to get to all those places. I want to go to all of them for real. Of course, Disneyland. I definitely want to go to Disneyland for Marvel and Star Wars and kids. And then my wife is a super Pixar, like Toy Story, Disney kid all the way. So Disney adult, or she was a Disney kid and is now a Disney adult. So she loves Disneyland and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting in there. The Spider Society of Evil Marks. Yeah, facts. Negan's just coming again. Never liked Oliver, even in the comics. God damn. That's cold. Never, I not even in the comics is crazy. I want to see. I'm trying to think of a pivotal point where he could have done it. Uh, Maybe his dad just had him kill everyone that he cared about, like Eve and all of them. I feel like that would be the most. That would be the smartest thing to do. Sorry, but when you want someone to like turn to the dark side, just have them kill everyone they love first. You know, that handles that pretty easily. This is one of the worst episodes I ever seen in my life. Trash animation, just trash everything, and I just can't believe myself. They set up and I set up until 3 a.m. to watch such a episode. Yeah, man. Sorry you didn't like it, bro. Dude, you're a serious hater. Yeah. Hey, I feel like maybe you've had negative feelings about other episodes of Invincible before. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe you've possibly complained about the animation quite a bit. I feel like maybe you might scroll on Twitter a little bit and find talking points to regurgitate a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I might be crazy. Definitely one of the best episodes. Most Marks killed their dad. That's hilarious. Yeah. To show how devoted he was to the cause for Viltrum, that makes sense why he killed William. Yeah, exactly. I love how people watch the show and come back with the dumbest complaint and then go back and watch the show. Yeah, they watch the show, then they go on Twitter and they see other people rage bait about the show for views and likes, and then they proceed to say the same regurgitated talking points that they saw on the internet, and they use them as if they're their own talking points. But, hey, it'd be like that. But that is why it's so important to really protect nerdiness, right? You gotta protect nerdiness. You gotta protect all that is nerdy and awesome from people that want to ruin it. That's like being a nerd is enjoying things. That's like one of the biggest things. And being a nerd is also asking questions about those things and having meaningful conversations about them. Actually bringing meaningful discussion over the art that is being consumed. Because no matter how you look at it, movies, shows, animations, cartoon, live action, it's all a form of art that we are able to consume, and it is all subjective. So while everyone is open to their opinion, to just be objectively negative is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, honestly. It's ridiculous, and I don't think there's any room for that type of energy anywhere, bro. Like that shit is stupid. That shit is stupid. We are obviously here to enjoy something, not here to look for everything that isn't working, right? If you continue to look at everything with a magnifying glass, you're always going to be able to find some type of inconsistencies, something bad that you're not going to enjoy. But when you go in with high expectations and an open mind and not trying to paint everything with tinted glasses of one type or another, but just allow a thing to be the thing, you're able to enjoy it for what it is and not trying to enjoy it for what it could have been or for what it should have been or any of those things, right? That's not what it's about. That's just not what it's about. So shout out to all of y'all that are taking the time to enjoy being a nerd, taking the time to enjoy awesome nerdy stuff, and also appreciating the stuff that we get. Right? If they take 2.5 years to make a season because to make the animation look amazing, and then you guys complain, and then they don't take 2.5 years to make the animation amazing, and then you guys complain. It's ridiculous, Just take it for what it is, chat. Comparison is the thief of joy. And on that note, I love this episode of Invincible. I had a great time with it, and I hope you guys did too. It was really a freaking banger, bro. Like, it was really a banger. And I'm so hyped to see how we end this season. And I hope we end it on a freaking high note, bro. Next year, I think we get like Invincible, the next season of X-Men 97, the next season of Freshman Year, the next season of Daredevil Born Again. Like, we're getting a ton of shit next year. It's going to be crazy. Watch parties and reviews galore for the rest of time. For all years. 99 more seasons, Morty. Rick and Morty forever. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be wild. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already so you can join and come along this awesome journey. Make sure you like the video if you like the video, because it definitely helps out tremendously around these parts. You can also follow me on social media, on TikTok, on Twitter, at Sensei Finito, to stay updated with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. You can also follow us at Marvel Bros on all platforms to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. We're always posting the latest news, movie reviews, and everything nerdy in between. You guys have been awesome tonight. We hit 20,000 views, 120 likes, like W stream all the way around. You guys have been amazing. I hope you really did enjoy this stream for sure, because damn, it's gonna be going up from here on out, and I am really excited to be sharing all of these vibes with you guys. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day, night, morning, evening, noon, whatever time it may be, wherever you may be. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Mark Bros, All you gotta do is visit our website at www.markbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.